Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Blackbird. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you will, please leave me an emoji in the comment section. So you guys, there's an article that came out in the Daily Mail that the New York Attorney General Letitia James is suing Donald, Ivanka, Eric, and Donald Jr. for $250 million. Because according to her, they inflated their property prices by billions of dollars. And she also wants to permanently ban them from running any business in New York State. So let's get to the article, you guys. New York Attorney General Letitia James has sued Donald Trump and accused him of engaging in numerous acts of fraud in a legal move that follows a 3-year probe and seeks to rip away his ability to do business in the state for years. James announced the suit against the former president at a dramatic Wednesday press conference. That's today, you guys. Citing a document that accuses Trump and his 3 adult children of pumping up property far beyond their actual valuations when seeking lending to expand his real estate empire. Claiming you have money that you do not have does not amount to the art of the deal. It's the art of the steal, she said, referencing Trump's famous book. She specifically named Trump and his 3 adult children, Don Jr., Eric, and Ivanka Trump, and said they persistently inflated the value of assets. She spoke following a review of millions of documents with a team of investigators and told reporters she was suing Trump for violating the law as part of his efforts to generate profits for himself, his family, and his company. James said he did so to cheat the system and to cheat all of us, and is seeking $250 million while asking a judge to permanently bar Trump and his adult children from serving as an officer or director in any corporation or similar entity registered and or licensed in New York State. She also wants to bar Trump and his adult children from obtaining lending in the state or engaging in commercial real estate purchases for a period of 5 years, hitting at a business that is at the heart of their livelihood. Trump would maintain his financial interest in the property even if a judge rules against him in the suit. And although her suit is only a civil matter, James said she would refer evidence she uncovered to other authorities. James said Trump's financial statements were greatly inflated, grossly exaggerated, and objectively false, and went on to detail many of those valuations that he claimed. There cannot be different rules for different people, she said. Former presidents are no different, she added, acknowledging Trump's station. Her suit comes after a 3-year probe and less than 2 months before the November elections, where Trump isn't on the ballot, but many of his preferred candidates are. The total fraud was in the amount of $250 million, she claimed, and came in financial statements from 2011 to 2021. She referred specifically to statements of financial condition prepared for Trump by his accountants and executives, which were obtained after a lengthy legal battle involving Trump and his longtime former accounting firm, Mazars USA, that ultimately went to the Supreme Court. Trump vouched to the accuracy of those statements when submitting them to banks and insurance companies, but according to James, he signed off on things that were not true. We show that they violated several state criminal laws, including falsifying business records, showing false financial statements, insurance fraud, and engaging in a conspiracy to commit each of these state law violations she said. She accused them of creating more than 200 false and misleading asset valuations. Among his alleged misdeeds, she accused Trump of intentional and deliberate fraud by tripling the size of his Trump Tower penthouse apartment, thereby goosing its value. She claimed Trump claimed the apartment was 30,000 square feet. In reality, the apartment had an area of less than 11,000 square feet. Based on the inflated square footage, the apartment was valued at $327 million. To this date, no other apartment in New York City has ever sold for that much, she said. Donald Trump Jr. hit back immediately, tweeting a picture of James and writing, "The bull, SHIT, dim witch hunt continues." Eric Trump also took to Twitter to hit back. "Not a political witch hunt? What a joke," he wrote. Trump weighed in about an hour later with a post on his Truth Social site. Another witch hunt by a racist attorney general, Letitia James, who failed in her run for governor, getting almost zero support from the public, and now is doing poorly against Law and Order AG candidate, highly respected Michael Henry. Trump wrote, "I never thought this case would be brought until I saw her really bad poll numbers. She is a fraud who campaigned on a Get Trump platform, despite the fact that the city is one of the crime and murder disasters of the world under her watch." Both ran the Trump Organization as executives along with CFO Alan Weisselberg while Trump was in the White House. So I don't know who they mean by both, but maybe his children. So you guys, I've never visited the Trump Truth Social, but I think I'm going to go on there today and see what's going on and what it's all about. And, if it was one of us regular people who falsified on a loan application, we would have our ASSs handed to us. And so in that way, it isn't fair. But I also agree with him that they've been trying to get him from the day he entered that office, even before. I mean, everyone who seems to be on his side ends up in prison and or in lots of trouble, like losing their jobs and livelihood and all of that. So to me, it is a political witch hunt. And no, I am not a Trump loyalist. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I vote for whoever is going to make my life and the lives of the people that I love better. And so I'm not in either camp. But I do see from both sides what I think is going on. And lots of times it's a lot of political games, and we the little people suffer for it. I bet Tiffany Trump is glad this is one of the times where she's been left out, right? So many people laughed about her being like a second thought for her father, but I'd be super happy that this is one of those times where I'm not even a thought in the equation. Anyway, you guys, if it's proven that they really did do all of those things because they are all crimes, yes, they need to be held accountable. But if it is just a witch hunt, because, none of us know what his personal finances are, it's not our business, right? But if it's proven to be false, then it is a witch hunt, right? And those people who were going after him should have some consequences. So let's not think about this as Republican or Democrat. Let's think about this as we are considered the little people, And if they really did do that, think about what would happen to us if we did those things. And take it from there. We have to be fair, right? So we'll keep up with this story. And like I said, I will go and see about getting on that site that he has, because I want to be nosy and I want to keep up with both sides. All right, you guys, let me know what you think. Do you think it's a witch hunt? Or do you think it is valid? Let's talk about it in the comments. And to the person who watched one of my videos where I was swallowing really, really hard, and you could audibly, it was audible. You could hear it very well on the video that I did. Well, I was very emotional at the time, and I'd had my treatment that day and my blood pressure was super low. So that was the reason, and not that I had to explain it, but if that person ever makes a snide comment, I will block you. Understand that, person, okay? If you don't like the way that I speak or the way that I swallow when I'm talking, then don't watch my videos. Anyway, you guys, I'll be back later with another video. I hope all of you are having a great day today, and I'll be waiting for your comments. See you there in the comment section.